My name is Shannon. I work at St. Mary's County Library. Welcome back to another one of our Science Fun for Kids videos. Today we're going to be doing an experiment to learn about chemical reactions. It's called Foamy Snow, and you can find it in a book on your Hoopla app, so we can all download it at the same time. The book is called 30-Minute Chemistry Projects, and it's written by Anna Lee, so check that out and follow along with us. For this experiment, you will need measuring cups, baking soda, 2 large containers, measuring spoons, water, dishwashing soap, and vinegar. We love doing experiments like this with you at the library, but since we can't be there together today, if you can follow along with this experiment, just leave a couple of comments or pictures below on this Facebook post so we can see you guys. All right. Before we get started, I'm going to give you a quick explanation of chemical reactions. So, what is a chemical reaction? Follow me here. This is the periodic table of elements. This is all the different teeny tiny particles of stuff that we know about. Everything is made of these elements. The tiniest, smallest piece of any element is called an atom. We call these stuck together atoms a molecule. See, that's a water molecule. There's one oxygen atom in red and 2 hydrogen atoms in yellow. When different molecules stick together, they're called compounds. When some of these atoms or molecules or compounds stick together or break apart, when that's happening, it's called a chemical reaction. All right, are we ready to start breaking up some of those atoms and molecules? Okay, I've got my containers. And the first step is to add 1 cup of baking soda to each of these containers. Okay. 1 cup baking soda. All right, so now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of water to one of them, and we're going to mix it into a dough. It says we can add more if we need it. So it's my tablespoon. 3. Difficult to mix. Just going to use my hands. All right. Okay, my dough is still crumbly, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. Holding together. Okay, that's my first dough. Okay, so and then we're going to add to this one 1 teaspoon of dishwashing soap and 3 tablespoons of water. Dishwashing soap. Okay. We want 1 teaspoon. And 3 tablespoons of water. supposed to play with them both and see how they feel. Do they feel different? Let's see. This one definitely feels different. The first one is kind of sandy, crumbly. This one, it feels foamy. It feels soapy. You can definitely tell there's soap in it. Feels a little wetter than the first one. This one feels kind of drier. All right. Well, that is a dough. Okay. So it says that we are going to make a creation with both of our doughs. So I'm just going to make a snowman with this. But you can make whatever you want. Alright. Okay, there's my snowman. You guys see him? It's my snowman. Okay. Second snowman. Prettiest snowman in the world, but he'll do. Okay, there we are, our little snowman. All right, so next step is to pour a half a cup of vinegar over my first creation, and then we're gonna pour a half a cup of vinegar over the second one, and we'll see if they react differently. All right, this is the part where we're gonna see the chemical reaction. So adding my vinegar is going to release some carbon dioxide. All right, here we go. Whoa! Oh my gosh, look at that! All those bubbles! So that is a chemical reaction. Those different compounds coming together releases carbon dioxide. That was really cool. All right, so let's do the next one and see if it reacts differently. So this is the one that has the soap in it. Whoa, check that out. So this one, the first one, our bubbles, it just kind of settled. The liquid stayed down at the bottom. And I mean, we have some bubbles in here, but they're not staying. This one has dishwashing soap in it. So our bubbles are getting trapped in the soap. And they stay around and we can see them. Wow. That is really cool. It's still going. All right, what's my next step? So we're gonna pour a half a cup of water over what's left of this and see what happens. All right. Disturbed some of the stuff at the bottom. Some of the baking soda moved around, but really not much going on down there. Let's see what happens when I put a half cup of water over this. really closely, which you might not be able to see, some of the bubbles have moved around a little bit. And it's like bigger bubbles are coming up to the top. You can definitely see it moving around down there. It's really cool. All right, guys, well, thank you for playing with me today. If you were able to do this experiment at home, please go ahead on this Facebook post and post some pictures of the messes you made. We would love to see your face. All right, thanks, guys. You'll hear from us again next Monday. Have fun.